Hello. What is up, you guys? Market just closed. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes for some people to hop on. Let me make sure I have this set up correctly. I need to have my live Facebook or YouTube window open, and let me make sure that you can see everything. Let's go here, CNBC. Let's wait for Netflix. And let's open this and see what they are expected to do. Let's see. How'd everybody do today? How'd everyone do today? I'm up pretty nice. Main account's up like 550 today. Let me see. Main account closed up 521. And my secondary little account's up 237. So about $700 day. I thought today was gonna be like $1,000 day. I woke up about like 1,300, but VUZI ended up selling off. AU ended up selling off. And we'll see. Dennis Palmavera, what's up, Dennis? How you doing, dude? But yeah, so good day. Market up about 0.75%. NASDAQ up 1.5%. I still have a lot of plays open right now. I did close Facebook. Facebook, I made about $200. Nothing crazy. I wanted to free up capital. And number one, I want to free up capital just to have freed up capital. And number two, I wanted to free up capital in case Netflix ends up crapping the bed. I was going to play a balance play. I'm going to be very, 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 very crucial about where and selective of where I buy Netflix. If Netflix can dump down to $450, balance play, something very small, about $5,000, maybe we'll see. I don't think numbers are out yet. I just think we're getting a little after hours push. We'll see. I may take a position. I may not. But overall, good day. Good day in the markets. Let me see. Hold on. I was watching this video last week. Be able to. Sorry, responding to somebody. Down slightly, but I see some plays coming out this week for sure. Yeah, I don't want to give away too much because we are public. So I don't want to give away stuff that people pay for. But one I'll give away that I really, really like is VALE. This thing is looking really, really good. Nice bull flag. Took a really good bounce at 1760 today. And the flow on this thing was a work of art going into close. Look at all these calls, all for like 416, 416, 416, 319, 416, $20 calls all around. So when you get that big of calls, some of them above the ask, consistent, all within about an hour and a half of each other, that is a beautiful sign. So I would not be surprised if VALE pumps up to like $19. Be set to make some money. We'll see. Moshag, indeed is right. So what do you guys think? Before anything comes out, you guys think Netflix is going to kill earnings and go up? Do you think Netflix is going to not kill earnings and go down? Or do you think they're going to potentially kill earnings, like the revenue numbers on the top and the bottom line, and then take a fade? What do you guys think? I think they're going to underdeliver. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Let's go through the numbers. I didn't even have time to go over what they were projected to do. Big pump already, so seems like things are going to be pretty good. All right, Netflix numbers are out. Here we go. And also, they don't do, for anybody who doesn't know, they don't, unless things changed, but they don't do their earnings call live. So there's no like live earnings call. It's just like a pre-recorded kind of like machine. The big thing to look for is new subscribers. That's the big thing when you're looking at Netflix. I bet they probably beat the new subscribers that they were expecting simply because of this massive push we're seeing here. But I've seen, things happen. So earnings per share, $1.19 versus $1.39 expected according to Rev. Okay, so they missed on the top line. So they were expected $1.39. They did $1.19. Revenue of $6.64 billion versus $6.62 billion. So they barely beat bottom line. So missed top line and bottom line. This is why they're going up so much right here. So global paid net subscribers, they were expected 6.47 million subscribers. they did 8.5 million. So anybody in Netflix, congratulations. They actually beat what I thought they were going to do. Up, let's see, since the close, Netflix up about 10%. So really, really good. Really nice. Good job to anybody who was in Netflix. I didn't expect them to beat that number so huge. I really didn't. Really good for them though. 8.5, that's over $2 million or $2 million expected, which is pretty crazy because you think they're expecting 6 million, so they beat that number by like 33%, which is huge. So congratulations to them. Executives continued to guide subscriber additions below that of the previous quarters in its last report, citing the uncertainty created by the, I can't say that, Roni, but they said last quarter's growth should return to pre-Roni levels as the world recovers. So that's good. So good. I need to turn this down a little bit. Sorry, guys. Some music. So good outlook. Really good. Good subscriber numbers. Beat by like 30-something%. Good outlook from what it seems. Despite production delays prompted by the shutdown, Netflix still announced a huge slate of programming for 2021. The company will release at least one new movie every single week this year. Netflix has been free cash flow positive for the last 3 straight quarters, but said that it expects to be slightly negative in the fourth quarter with production restarting in many regions. So talked a little bit about this earlier in my private live stream that I do every morning. That, overall, I think Netflix is going to have trouble in the next 5 to 6 years by now the fact that they're sort of like their own HBO, making their own movies, but their movies are great. The biggest thing that they have to work on is not spending so much money creating their own stuff, and focus on subscriber growth. And they put me right in my place because I did not think they were going to beat subscriber growth by that much. One of my biggest things that I thought from a fundamental standpoint was the fact that the Americas, how many in the Americas, how many more people can really get Netflix? Like everybody here, probably, how many people we got here? Right? It's 15. Everybody here probably has Netflix or access to Netflix through somebody else's Netflix account. So, it's one of those things where I just expect there's not that much growth in the Americas, but this is global and they're doing well globally. So congratulations. Did anybody play this? Did anybody play Netflix? Let's see. Ehang. Ehang is up 51% today. Believe. In 1 week, Ehang is up more than 100%. Let's take a look. Dennis, everyone is staying home and watches Netflix. Yeah, I do agree with that. The only thing for me is like from a growth standpoint, it's like how much further can you really go taking into consideration Ehang? Are you sure? Oh, EH? Is this what you're talking about? EH, yeah. The thing you have to think about is like how do they make more money other than subscriber growth, which they're doing a good job at. I didn't expect that number, or the fact that, just charging more money for their services. Ehang, not too shabby here. I wouldn't be touching this at this point. If any of you guys have anything you want me to look at, just throw it out. I will check it out. Personally though, I wouldn't really be looking at, playing this personally. Start aggregations of market open. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be entering this position. And believe I really wouldn't. If you're in this, congratulations. But for me, I wouldn't be entering here. The risk versus reward just isn't worth it. We did have a nice breakout coming off of this flag here. But I would say personally for me, I'd be setting stop losses and taking some sort of time to lock in profit and congratulations though. Good move. Good play. But I wouldn't touch it here. Nvidia is looking nice. Major squeezes happening on here. If you look, at just, for the past 76 trading days, we have been squeezing heavy. If you look at the weekly, like this thing could take a while to break out the way I want it to break out. And I'm in this. I'm not in with much though. I'm down about $208. I think I have about 5 G's or 10 G's. I can't remember how much I have in this. but I have shares 10 grand. So I got 10 grand in NVIDIA. This might take a while, but if you look at the massive squeeze that's happening here on the weekly, like I'm happy I have shares, but I would not be surprised if NVIDIA within the next 2 months hits $600. It might take till earnings, but I think NVIDIA is going to hit potentially 620, which would be a nice return for me, about $2,000 in a month and a half. I really like NVIDIA. I really like the way that it's setting up, and I think it looks good. I'm happy specifically with this that I'm not in with options, because I don't have to play the race of, is this going to break out before I have time to like get out and play the clock. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it breaks out before earnings, at least back up to like 560. But who knows? I called out MU Friday at close, and holy crap, I don't know if anybody played this. I called it out. I sold earlier today when I was up like $250, and Christ, if I would have held this, I would have made another 700-800 easily. And don't get me started on GM, another one we called out. Like before this breakout, we called out GM. We were buying GM at $41 and $40. Actually, at an average of $40, and I sold this thing. I would have made $3,500, but I did end up selling around $45. So not bad, but overall, not the end of the world. But NVIDIA does look really good. I am excited for NVIDIA. Let's take a look. How was the flow on Netflix today? I don't really know what we were looking at as far as the flow. NFLX. It's up about 10.5% as of right now. Dude, more GM calls coming in too. Netflix, good amount of puts. Good amount of puts. The implied volatility was like, how bad were the IVs? Not too terrible, like 93, 94, 97. Not too bad. The weekly IVs are ridiculous though. Like the weekly IVs were in the hundreds, but still not bad. Anything you guys want me to look at? If not, we'll just kind of hop off. I just want to get on real quick, go over Netflix. Let's look at Netflix chart here too, real quick. Let's see where the ceiling is, because we are finally starting to break out from this massive push. So there is a huge chance we could really rally here, especially looking at the weekly. So we are tapping at resistance here. Let me draw this out. So we are tapping major resistance at like 550, 555. So just be careful. Like I personally would be taking profits here, but you guys know I take profits way too early. I'd be looking to take profits. The next resistance after this is going to be 570. And if we can break 570, it's up to like 600. If you look at the weekly chart, we have been squeezing for a long time. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 600. But like I said, for me, I'd personally be probably just getting out around here. Congratulations, though, to anybody who hit that. Very good move. All right, cool, guys. I'm going to hop off. Let me know if you guys need anything. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.